Hey everyone, Retire on Dividends here. I'm going live, so bear with me a few minutes while I get set up. What you see on the screen here is my YieldMax distribution file where we'll talk about, total return, house money, and then we'll get into the monthly recovery rate, which is a new calculation I just started. So give me a moment while I get set up. Hello, Game 808. Let me know if you can hear me. All good. I assume that means you can hear me. All right. Let me just provide the link in my Discord and then we'll get all set. Unless one of you guys can do that. So how's everyone doing today? Anyone buying anything? Okay. All right. Link is now shared in the Discord, so we can begin. Mike. Edit layout. Let me get rid of that. Okay. We go through some comments and then we'll get started. Mike Miller's waiting to get paid so he can buy. What are you buying, Mike? Got some Ulti, says Mitch. Yeah, today is ex-dividend date for Ulti, YMAG, and YMAX. Brandon's buying. Everything's down today, huh? It's a pretty big dip. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's buying Ulti. Uh-oh. CrossFit is selling coin. Who's predicting not great earnings? Ulti and YMAX. Okay. Jonathan says time to dollar cost average into NVIDIA. Yeah, maybe. I actually just checked and my AMZ is actually below the price of AMZ is below my cost basis for the first time in a long time. So I might have to buy some AMZ. All right, so can you guys see my screen or maybe I should zoom in? I'm doing this on the laptop for once because kids are out of the house. I got some peace and quiet. Can you guys see the screen? It's still pretty, looks pretty small from what I can tell. What's up, Jason? Can you guys see the screen? Could someone respond in the chat? Or do you want it bigger? It's tiny for sure. Oh, great. All right. So I'll zoom in again. 200%. There we go. Even that doesn't look enough. Let me go 250. Well, you can't do 250. What the heck is wrong? How about 3? Can you do 3? No, nothing. All right. Might be limited to 200%. I'm not sure what's up with that. I mean, that's pretty stupid. But hopefully, all right, 200 was perfect, says someone. All right, thankfully, because that's it. All right, so let's get started. So I was going to make a video on the recovery rate that I started. And this is for monthly on a monthly basis, how much we've recovered since ex dividend. So, I mean, I know what you see here. What I talk about is how much each fund has paid you back from inception and how much each fund has gained from inception. But the problem with that is most people don't give a damn about inception. This is just kind of it's more of cool informational things, but most people did not buy every single fund on inception. So most people it's not relatable, right? So that makes me think, all right, maybe I should do something a little more current. So what I decided to do is basically take each fund, get the price as of the ex dividend date, and then calculate how much the price has changed from that date to today and what percent of it has actually recovered since the drop in the distribution. Again, hopefully that makes sense, and I'll show you guys how it works out in a second. Tilt the phone sideways. I'm on the laptop. I'm not on the phone, Paul. I'm selling magnifying glasses for, oh my God. See, what the hell is going on? Is it still that bad? If I do control, can I zoom? No. Command. How else do you zoom in this stupid computer? Right? Someone said 200 is perfect. Is this not good? This is why it's always better on the phone. All right. You know what else I could do? I could do this. That looks like insanity, but it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm screwing up my spreadsheet just for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, so let's go all the way to the right. This looks ridiculous. Let me make it a little smaller. How's that? Is that good? All right. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So the last distribution was July's payment, right? So Tesla has $1. They paid $1, right? So we'll take Tesla for example. We always start with Tesla, right? So if we go all the way to the right, I have the price as of ex dividend date, which was on July 5th. Their price was 16.94. Their price as of today is 16.92. Okay. Gains per share negative. Obviously, that's not good. So their recovery rate is negative 1.99%. However, if we go to OARC, much better situation here because their July payment, which was basically nothing, people can use two fingers and zoom in and out. Oh, you're talking about for their screen. Okay. I'm reading comments as I go. I do have it on a separate screen. So let me know if you have any questions as we go. I'm listening more than watching. Okay, says Mike. I think a lot of people do that. All right. Always keep that in mind as well. So OARC, they paid a distribution of 24 cents. If I scroll to the right, their payment, their price as of ex dividend date was 10.76. Their price as of today is 11.05. That's a 29-cent increase. So if you look, that recovery rate is actually over 100%. So they more than recovered their distribution as far as OARC is concerned. So if you bought OARC on X date, you're up because they recovered their distribution and then some. Or if you owned OARC, prior to that, again, you got your money back from the distribution. That's the whole point of this, right? Because everyone complains, oh, the fund drops by the distribution. But if you're one of those people, if you own the fund, you got paid the distribution and then it dropped by the distribution. You want to know, okay, did it recover? Is it going to recover? All right. Again, hopefully this makes sense. So anything in green here, that's over 100%. Anything with the black background, and the green font, that at least is in the positive. But anything pink is a disaster. So, we'll go down the line. So, Aptly has recovered 27% of their distribution, which that's not bad. Nvidia has recovered negative. They're having a rough time, right? Today, 26.75. Is that their price as of today? This is supposed to be live, so I'm assuming this is rather current. It should be at least. But Nvidia's not doing well. AMZ, oh my God, AMZ is disaster. They did not recover. In fact, they lost more than 100% of whatever they dropped on distribution. Phoebe, oh my God, ever since I bought Phoebe, what a freaking nightmare. They are not even close. They're in the negative 300% of recovering their distribution. All right, so go to the chat real quick. Why don't you use full screen option? Okay. Where's that? Is that up here somewhere? This is full screen. It pretty much is. Well, I'm zooming in. I can zoom in from here. That's always better too. I mean, how's that? I mean, can it get any bigger, this font? I'm pretty sure that that's enough. Let me know in the chat. All right, so who else we got here? Ray Mester, let me know if that works. Alti all-time low 1304 right now. Well, that sucks. So I guess I should, of course I bought a chunk the other day. Health and Wealth, what's going on? By the way, guys, Health and Wealth has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He's just starting. I'm not sure how old his channel is, but he's starting to post some YieldMax content. It's on the 3 dots on the browser. Okay. Well, either way, I think I zoomed in, but guys, let me know. Brandon E, that's why reinvesting and buying on ex-dividend day is better than what we think. Zoom out so we can see the full width. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know, man. All columns, it was fine then. This is here. I'll put the font back to what it was. How is that? Is that good? Again, I don't see any of this full screen option. Where the hell's full screen? Not there. Or hit F11. I'm on a Mac. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I know. I need an intern, right? F11 did the volume. At the end of the Zoom, option the broke. All right, what do we got here? Let me go through the comments real quick. How is Misty? Yeah, I'll get to the funds. This live stream has taken a U-turn. What you had in the beginning before magnifying glass guy ruined it. Yeah, I know. But how is it now? Is it good? I mean, what I see, it looks good. But anyway, let's continue. So yeah, Nvidia sucks right now. AMZ sucks. Phoebe sucks. GUI sucks. Netflix sucks. And when I say sucks, this is the recovery rate. This is based on, I'm trying to calculate how much they recovered since the last ex-dividend date, and then compare that to the distribution. All right, Health and Wealth says it looks good. All right. What else we got? Dude, it was a joke. It's perfect, mate. All right, it's all good now. We can move on. Holla freaking Luya. All right, Coney. All right, Coney's not doing bad. Their distribution, they paid $1.57. If you look here, they recovered so far in price $1.07. That's a 68% recovery. So again, Coney pretty good. Disso, they recovered 52%. That's really good. MSFO, not so much. Not so much. Again, this is live. So this is including whatever drop is happening right now, which again, last I checked, yeah, everything is not doing well. My whole portfolio is red, but I mean, it's been doing really good lately, so can't be surprised. Yerba mate, can you see the hearts I am sending you? No. What hearts? All right, so let's continue. Zomo, they recovered 186% of their distribution. JPMO recovered 185% of their distribution. AMD is in the crapper. They are down 115% as compared to their distribution. PP recovered 104% of their distribution. Squee recovered 137% of their distribution. Murney recovered 120% of their distribution. AIYY recovered 70% of their distribution. Misty, I know someone was asking about Misty. Misty recovered 155% of their distribution. Ybit, 71% recovery of distribution. Crash, 40% recovery. Wow. GDXY, 72% recovery. And the newest fund, Snoy, which I'm not a fan of, did not recover. They're down 4.29%. Okay, so okay, let me go through some messages here. Yeah, I see hearts. Okay, this thing, is that what you're talking about? Rod, when will you turn in super chats? What does that mean? What does turn in super chats mean? All right, so I don't know. Did that make sense to you guys? Obviously, I'm going to do the same for YMAX, YMAG, and Ulti once today's ex-dividend date. So I'll update this will update as of the close today. So it'll update tomorrow, and then we'll start tracking the price and recovery rate for those three as they go. And I could do the recovery rate. I'm not sure if this is of interest to anyone, but I could do this on a weekly basis. It could be like a weekend video. I'm not sure if people care, to be honest, though, but you guys can let me know. All right, let me catch up with the chats again. Snow had the CEO retire with no guidance. Yikes. Turn on super chats. I thought it was on. I didn't turn it off. Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Let me know if you have any questions. We could do some Q&A as well. Now that we're at the end, not the end, but the end of the monthly recovery. Yeah, I don't know. I thought super chats is on, but I guess not. Checking the settings now. Yeah, it should be on. All right, let me keep going through the super chats. Also, you feature super chats. Also, you feature comment on the chats. Oh, allows you to feature comments on the chats. Wait, I have a start. Oh, here you go. Yeah, there it is. All right. Thank you, CrossFit Carnivore. So yes, it's good to know I do have super chats on. So I appreciate that. I will go buy a coffee. Make sure I have it before the next video. All right, so let me catch up with my questions here. All right, so all right, Jeff, do you have a spreadsheet you can share or recommend to track our initial investment in Defiance, YieldMax, etc., with funds reinvested? I mean, I have my Retire Now one. I mean, that tracks what I invested in as the distribution and shows the total ROI, if that's what you're talking about. That's pretty easy to do, to be honest. That just calculates your cost basis plus the distributions you received, right? And then compares it against the current price. Raymaster, I started buying Tesla. It's really scary. Yes, it is. Tesla can be really good or really bad. All right. CrossFit, buying Rod a cup of coffee. It's on. Yes, thank you. How did you meet Jay? Well, I mean, all the YouTubers mentioned that he's very accessible when you email through the. If you ask a question, usually it's him through the website answering. But I know Happy Camper, who's also a YouTuber, Corey. She got his email address and asked him if it's okay that she give it to us. And I eventually emailed him because I knew I wanted to interview him at some point, so I emailed him about the interview, and that's when he actually asked me to go to the New York Stock Exchange with him with the closing bell. But yeah, that's how I kind of met him. But he's another guy from Jersey, so we get along pretty good. He's a good guy. I spoke with YieldMax yesterday and suggested that both Defiance and YieldMax post on their website total return of their fund since inception with dividends reinvested each month. Yeah, good point. I feel like I thought that was a requirement. I noticed so many ETFs do that. Did you just ask to come on the show? Did I just ask him to come on the YouTube, you mean? Yes, I did. I asked him if he wanted to do an interview. Keep in mind, they don't advertise. So basically, them coming on different YouTube channels is a benefit to them as well. It's a benefit to me. Obviously, he has a big name, so I get more views when he comes on. And obviously, it's a benefit because we can ask whatever questions we want to learn about the funds, considering we cover them every single day. So, it works out for both parties. All right, what is this? Brandon E. What if we buy X dividend and then sell before declaration, make that profit and put it into X dividend? Then you'll never get a distribution, but you'll have short-term capital gains. So you're kind of in the same position, right? So I don't think that really makes much sense unless you can get more capital appreciation. But I don't know. It's I mean, you can trade these, but I don't think that would, I think different methods would work. I'm not sure if that one would. Little something for the effort. Yeah, appreciate that. CrossFit. Please follow up on recovery. Very important and useful. Okay. This is from Raga Carpenter. Did most of you catch what I went through on the recovery? I could skim through it real quick. I could show you. I'll at least show who recovered 100% if you guys want. Yeah, Super Chats is on. Rad, and I thought that said Rod and Friends for a second. How can I see true options they buy and sell? True options they buy and sell. So for YieldMax, it's on their website. If you go to the intraday trades, I can show you. That's what you want. I go here, and then you could search YieldMax. Go to the ETFs. I know it's probably hard to see, right? So click on everyone's favorite Tesla, right? And then if you scroll to the bottom, you can see this button, intraday trades, right? If you click that button now, it will be blank, okay? Because the intraday trades will post after 4 p.m., after the market is closed. Typically, they'll post around 5 p.m. But they'll be taken away at 12 a.m. the next morning. So you have to be quick. So if you want to download them and see the trades each day, that's what you have to do, Rad and friend. So hopefully that helped. Okay, Steel Horse is very interested in recovery rate videos. That's good feedback. That was a Bill Murray quote from Caddyshack, by the way. I guess I missed the quote. I have seen the movie. Are you going to make Excel tutorial? I mean, I could. That would be pretty boring. I mean, if there's interest in that, I guess I could. Recovery data is YK. Is what? All right. Do you ever talk about upcoming earnings? Only for the 4 funds I cover. And then I just started putting like a kind of like a top 5, things I discovered on the earnings calls. But that's pretty much the only time. There's plenty of other channels that talk about earnings calls and this and that of other stocks, though. That's really cool. I first saw an interview from Armchair Investor. That was a great interview because that armchair guy was not a believer, so he was kind of asking really tough questions. To be honest, I like that guy, that armchair guy. Every interview I've seen of him, he seems like a real honest person, to be honest, which is good. Paul says, I almost recovered all my losses from Tesla, just buy, holding, collecting, just waiting for big moves on Tesla. Yeah, I hear you. Good job. Ann says, hi, hello, Ann. The options they buy and sell. Yes, that's what I showed you. Hopefully that helped. You said thanks, so I'm assuming it did. Do they sell all their options daily? Most of the funds, some of the funds have daily transaction. It depends. If they have more people buy into the fund, then they'll use those new contracts. Every Friday, for the most part, they're doing trades into the next week. But they're not. Every single fund is not going to have a trade every single day. Or do they swing or long some options? The only longs are the synthetics, the call and the synthetic. Do you know why everything is tanking today? I do not. I wish I did. Doc. Oh, hey, Doc, 100. Well, 92 as of now. I guess we did have 100. Good to know. Do you share your worksheet to play with? Which one? I mean, I share some of them. I stopped sharing my daily spreadsheets. Well, not the daily, the ones I cover daily and weekly, because I update them all the time. So every time I noticed, I sent it, and then I would change something, and then someone would be like, oh, can you resend it? Or what happened to this? And what happened to that? So I share the spreadsheets of more like the one-time videos, just because it's easier. It's one and done. I'm not changing it every time. So that I don't share my daily sheets for YieldMax or my weekly sheet for Defiance. Could you incorporate rate recovery into your other daily or weekly videos? Yeah, I might do it weekly. I can't incorporate it in the daily because people complain enough. I'm taking up too much time in their head. That I did ask him that on the interview, and unfortunately, that was like a one-time thing. So yeah, but he said if he could find more, I'll look into it. Ben Williams, like Armchair 2, does thorough analysis. Yeah, definitely. TC said Paul Tech sell-off. Yeah, man. SOXL, goodbye today. It's down 12.88%. Yeah, once I'm done here, I'm gonna buy. CNBC said rotation to small caps, plus Trump's comments regarding China and Taiwan. I wonder how yen is doing. Where is it? Oh, yen's only down 3.99%. NASDAQ is down a couple points. Marion, what are you doing with your dividends on a monthly basis? Reinvest or spend? Right now, I'm reinvesting all of them, not through drip. It's going into my account as cash, and then I'm buying into whatever's on sale, not right away, or I just wait and do it when the time is right. But I will use it for spending money if needed. That's the whole point. That's why I have it in a taxable account. It's my emergency income account because I am the only income source now in the fam. So, and two kids, the bills are high. So you got to do what you got to do. If I have to use my distributions or dividends, whatever we want to call them, I will. And so be it, right? All right, here's a big comment. Jonathan, I drip in an amount of the divs earned back into the fund in order to maintain my personal NAV. Then I dollar cost, well, I assume you meant dollar cost average in each month after X date, thereby maintaining my personal NAV and growing portfolio. Okay. Rotation to small caps. Yep. Paul says, I love you guys. I'm not sure who he's talking about. I assume he's talking about you guys in the chat. Kevin, I'm from UK. Can I buy these funds? Is there any way around it if I can't? I have no idea, Kevin. If anyone can answer Kevin's questions, please do. Are you a fan of M1? I've never used it, to be honest. I'm a fan of Robinhood. I am using Robinhood. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I've had an account at Robinhood. That was actually my first brokerage. But I've actually never used M1. I know they came out like right after Robinhood, but I never got into them. I kind of like the pie idea. I think that's pretty cool, but I just never got into it. All right, what else we got? REITs are up. REITs are up on news of rate cut in December. Here's Raymester answered the question. Hey, he can. I am from Nigeria. You can use trading 212. Okay, so I hope that answered your question before. Thank you, Raymester. Raymeister. M1 would drive you nuts, says Kenya. I don't doubt it. The pie thing, I think it's awesome, but at the same time, it's probably annoying. Do you think Tesla is going to keep the same performance for 6 months? Definitely not. I mean, it's been flying high, so it's hard to keep that up for 6 months. Plus, the IV is super high, and I think that's going to settle down. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I hope it stays steady, it stays flat, but who knows? We could have the big drops, which would screw us, and we could be capped all the time. I don't know, but definitely not going to keep up what it's been doing. There you go. Doc with a big message here. All of the MAG are down, and did you mean IWM, dropped as well, mostly because of tariffs proposed. Additionally, the rotation of large caps into the small caps. There are other factors as well. There you go. Breaking news from Doc here, right? SCSU is not a fan of M1. Limited trading windows per day. That's stupid. Robinhood good, E-Trade bad, says Jose. I've never used E-Trade either. It looks kind of like old. C-Car guy. Thanks, Rod, for all you do for the community. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, C-Car guy. I always see your comments on my channel, and I always see you on Kamar's channel as well. So you are a very active watcher and listener, so I appreciate it. Thoughts on Webbull? Sorry, Mike. I don't use Webbull either. I use and have used Vanguard and for my 401k. They suck. I've used Empower for my 401k. They also suck. I've used Fidelity for my wife's 401k. They are awesome. I've used Merrill Edge for my son's 529 and brokerage account. They're pretty crappy, to be honest, but I still use it today. I've used TD Ameritrade, which was awesome in my opinion, and now I'm converted to Schwab, which is average at best. But they kept Thinkorswim, so I'm still with them. And I've used Robinhood, which I do like because of simplicity. It's very easy to use. But yeah, I think that's it. Those are all the ones I used. Hopefully that helps. All right, let me keep going through the comments. Fred, do you think Misty will go back to $40 in 6 months? I mean, it depends what what crypto does. That's not easy to do with these funds. All right, keep in mind they are capped. So, I would say no if I was to guess. CrossFit Carnivore, I love this group. We love you too, CrossFit. Jose Webbull, good. Okay, man of few words. ROD, you're a better gentleman than this, sir. You're a better gentleman than this, sir. Thank you, I guess. Then what? What's this? Paul says Tesla is going to the moon next year with all the robots and robo taxis. Hang on to that Tesla. There you go, Tesla holders. Stella or Stellar Slave. I'm sweating listening from my garage. That's great. Dedication. I'm actually not in the garage right now. And yes, I forgot to say, punch that like button in the face. All right. We got people from all over the place. So we got Langley. Thanks, Rod. You use Quest Trade in Canada. Good stuff. Rad and Friends, it's a good pullback. Marion, watching you from Slovakia. Wow, every day. You're awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Do you tell your Slovakian friends to watch as well? You know, spread the word, right? Although, if you're like, I'm sure it's similar everywhere, right? You tell your friends about these funds, they're like, oh, it's a scam or something like that. Most people don't even care about investing too. Love Fidelity the most, have used most of the others, but in my humble opinion, Fidelity is tops. Fidelity's up there, that is for sure. Their options screen, from what I saw, sucks. Outside of that, I give them the nod. So I agree. Rad and Friends, I trade options. I want to analyze the option strategies YieldMax uses. Well, do you watch my daily videos? Or are you saying you want to do what I'm doing instead of watching my daily video? I don't know. I mean, you could do that by just tracking the trades each day. Or you could just watch my videos. It depends. I only cover 4 funds, though. There's other YouTubers that cover more. Raymeester, Trump is attending Bitcoin conference in July. Yeah, I did see that. So that's good stuff for crypto. Rate cuts might drop crypto, says Paul. Derek Anderson, what's going on? Hey guys, I started watching this channel and have bought several shares of YieldMax and Ulti. What causes the NAV to increase? Well, the underlying, right? So the underlying of YieldMax is all of the other funds, all of the other covered call ETFs. So as they go up, YieldMax will go up with it. Ulti is its own fund itself. So any of the underlying, the stocks that they hold or options and whatnot, it depends. Again, it's all based on whatever the ETF holds in the underlying. If those underlying funds go up, then the NAV will increase. Okay. If they go down, NAV will decrease. All right, what do we got here? So far, the best one is Robinhood, and the easiest. I agree, it's the easiest. I don't know about the best. Bob Mango says E-Trade. He likes E-Trade a lot. It's his favorite one. NFA BTC will hit 100K by end of year. I feel like they've been talking about 100K for a long time. Here's Doc. He scalps almost every day on SPY, IWM, QQQ, as well as some individual issues. If you are looking for more detailed info, I can give you links to other channels in Discord. So yeah, if you guys want, you could join my Discord. There's a link. Maybe Doc, if you don't mind putting the link in the chat, and I think it'll let me pin it. But if not, there's a link on my YouTube channel. Feel free to join the Discord. And I will not message you, just so you know. As soon as you join the Discord, if you get a message from that point on from me, it's not me. It's a scammer. That's what they do. So block, report, delete. So I want to point that out. But the Discord is a great time. There's a lot of people there. We're almost hitting 3,000 people, honestly. So it's getting a little busy, but it's a good time. All right. Health and wealth. Health and wealth. You pump out any content today or what? What's going on? Langley, same here, but can't stand the option fees. Seriously thinking about interactive brokers for that part. Rich Life has I like the cool icon. Fidelity's pretty good so far. I've really liked it. Yeah, man. Fidelity's really simple to use as well. Raven uses Simple and Quest Trade in Canada. Yep, I can't tell anyone. They will say it's a scam. Exactly. That's the problem. Doc says Thinkorswim, Webull, Moomoo, Robinhood are the best platform I have used. Moomoo is actually a good platform. They reached out to me. Let's see. CrossFit Carnivore. I buy dividend stocks for my kids in an UTMA account. I do as well. They get the accounts in 8 years, hoping for a big snowball. Rod, can you do kid-friendly dividend investing video? If so, I will super chat you again for $4.99. I guess I could. I mean, but then, then I'm talking about, I guess, dividend growth stocks because I'm not buying my kids YieldMax funds. I'm more so, I'd rather buy them growth, either dividend growth stocks or just growth stocks in general, because obviously, well, my kids are 2 and 8. So they have a long time to wait to recover. They don't need any distributions now. But yeah, no, it's a good it's a good idea. It's kind of a different it's not what people expect my content to be, so it's a little off topic. All right, so what is this Fred Herbert? Does nobody know the Fred Herbert soundboard? Wow. I don't know if anyone wants to answer him. These funds are a scam that's been paying me 5 figures every month. Yeah, man. M1 doesn't do tax loss harvesting and not as user friendly. Got lots of comments. Rod, trade the options from Fidelity's Active Trader Pro. It's beefed, then their options chain page. Yeah, I will, should I ever go down that route. But right now I'm only using currently Thinkorswim. All right, so Ray Meester, which conference? I just left Ally Invest. They don't deposit distributions on pay date. Big negative. Yeah, Schwab wasn't doing that either, but they since have fixed that. Rad and friends, I just started following you, going to watch it daily. All right. Where'd you hear about us? Friend or family? Or YouTube? It popped up. Derek Anderson, what causes the funds to increase? Does the fund increase when the underlying stock? Yes, it does. Dividendos TV. Look at that name. All right. You probably got a YouTube. This channel rocks. Hands, yellow heart, red. Was that supposed to be like an icon that didn't come up? Smelly wart. What the heck? Can you do more videos that show an estimate if you buy and hold these funds? How much will we have in 20 years? Well, that's why I do the retire on series. Actually, I'm going to do a retire on YMAG very soon. So look out for that. I want to do it today, but we'll see how soon I can end this video. But yeah, I do the retire on. I think that'll help you. And also over 100 live viewers. Thank you. Yeah. This was not a planned live stream. So I really didn't expect even 100 at this point. All right. Doc shared the yeah, it's not letting me pin it from here, unfortunately. But Doc did post the link to the Discord, guys, if you want to join the Discord. Larry Fink did an interview saying BTC is real and should be part of everyone's portfolio between all government sovereign funds, just 2%. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Fidelity is the only platform. All right, now I'm skimming through the comments. What would be the Rod Max version of the YMAG? I don't know. Should I ask Jay to make a Rod Max 7? And then the community can vote on the 7 funds. I think that would be pretty cool. I got to get some of that expense, though, right? Congrats on 3K disc. Well, it's not 3K yet, CrossFit, but it should be pretty soon. UTMA account with divs. To keep it simple, I would go with JPIQ. M1 could take months. Oh my God. E-Trade has hidden fees and control. They charge $38 for reverse stock splits. What? That's ridiculous. Is that true? Holy crap. All right. So what do we got here? Jonathan says, hit the like. Yeah, weekly would be good. So real quick, just so you guys know, recovery rate. I possibly do it weekly, but the question is, who has recovered their distribution from the last distribution? And the answer is OARC has. The answer is Zomo has, JPMO has, AMDY has, PP has, Squee has, and Murney has, Misty has, and that's it. But again, that's more than I would have imagined. I know a lot are in the red, probably because of today, but I just wanted to recap that because again, that was the point of this video. But when you go live, everything just kind of changes, right? The guy asking for dividend fund for his kid, I'll go with SCHD and JEPQ. That's awesome. Thanks. See, this is what the community is about, helping other people out. Yes, do it. Be brave. I'm not sure who he's talking to. All right, what do we got? I'm still scrolling. Dividend King. Look at that name. Best high yield dividend channel on YouTube. I don't know about that, but thank you. Thank you very much. YieldMax 7. Hell yeah. We'll have to look into that. E-Trade bugging. Yeah, man. What are you, nuts? Forget E-Trade then. Get the heck out of there. What does it say? Marcus says, can you update your videos of your picks for low, medium, and high risk, high yield ETFs? Did I do a video on that? I know it's in my retire on my retire now portfolio. But yeah, I guess I could do that. I gotta make a list or something. Is there anything in the Discord that specifically covers investing in these funds via an IRA or 401k that we can watch? Well, there's nothing you can watch. Well, there's a lot of links. There's shared video channel and people share all kinds of videos. There's a lot of YouTubers there that share their videos as well. I'm not sure what you want to know though, specifically investing. I mean, I doubt you can get these in a 401k unless you have like a select plan. But yeah, if you invest in these in IRA, obviously you avoid the tax issue. But I'm not sure what else you want to know. But yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of discussions. So just ask the question. Join the Discord and ask in the appropriate channel, and people will answer you. TC's got to go. Have a great day. You too, TC. NVDX forward split. Yeah. I don't know what the options chain looks like on them, but yeah, that's true. All right, so where are we at here? What else? Is there anything else you guys want to see on this handy dandy spreadsheet that I zoomed in way too much and screwed all up? But I mean, we could look at the future filings by implied volatility. If you check it out here, see, we got Mara. If I can get the name on the screen, probably not. Let's see. Marathon data. Almost. All right. There we go. How about that? All right. So, what do you guys think of these funds that have been filed and may be released? I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Mara is Maro, 103% implied volatility, 30-day. Awesome. Carvana, CVNY ticker, 95% implied volatility for Carvana. I don't know about Carvana though. I see the commercials, so Are they doing well? I don't know. Look at this variation. $25 52-week low. 147 52-week high. Look, that is crazy. Next one is again the nerd company, super microcomputer, 85% implied volatility. This is the one I want, Roku. Roku. I love Roku, man. They're I use their products for, because I stream. So they're 80% IV, which is surprising. And then the next one, I want this one too, Robinhood. I'm probably going to buy into these two. Again, I don't Robinhood definitely. Roku on an individual basis, maybe. I don't know. Then they got Palantir, Roblox. Look at all these IVs, man. This is going to boost up YieldMax. So what do you guys think of all these? I think these are going to like change the game here for YieldMax. All right, so let me catch up on some chats here. All right. What happened to Ulti today? Oh no, it's $12.99. Yikes. All right, so I think these will drive down YieldMax. Yeah, that could be true. It'll drive up the distribution though. I'm looking forward to Palantir, yeah. Marrow, Hoy, SMCY. Fubo and Honest should be 3x by end of year. Isn't it weird the actual stock is close to YieldMax price, like for Robinhood example? You're talking about their price? What, 24.88? Close to the price of that. Yeah, DraftKings. I love the DraftKings one too. Where is that? Yeah, DraftKings is 60% IV. Marcus, appreciate your hard work and time spent in making these daily videos. I am working towards retiring early, and your content is helping me greatly. Awesome. Me too, Marcus, man. We gotta retire early. I went for a run this morning, on the boardwalk by the beach. I was just thinking, man, if I could do this every day, that would just be the freaking dream. Even just that, because you can't do that when you're working every day, especially when you got to go in the office. Tidio, with the lower interest rate, money goes to the bank, then goes to loans, finance, benefits. That is the last comment. Okay. All right. So what else do I got in this? This spreadsheet basically holds everything. But that's pretty much. They got the Crane shares one coming. They got Alibaba. I'm sure you guys seen this list, but did I miss any? Taiwan Semiconductor. All right, so we got the dips. That's the inverse NVIDIA, Intel, JD, Boeing. I don't want Boeing. Boeing, get the hell out of here. I see nothing but bad news on Boeing. I don't even know if I want Alibaba, but Crane share, Zoom. How is Zoom? Oh, Zoom has 28% IV. No, thank you. Here's an inverse OARC, inverse Apple. I would not short Apple. Biotech ETF, okay. Adobe. These aren't volatile though. Nike, Target, Adobe. Here's the Berkshire one. Berkshire, 60% implied volatility. No, yeah, these probably won't make the cut, to be honest. All right, so let's catch up on some comments. All right, I think we're good. Do you guys have any other questions before I end this? Again, this was a live stream / talking about the recovery rate. So plus, messing around with the computer settings, which is always fun. I did make some swing trades today. I have that up if you guys care. Who did I buy? I bought Urax and TECL. If I scroll to, I believe that if I go to my watch list here, TECL. This is a 3x tech fund ETF, and tech is tanking. So this is tanking 3 times that. So I bought some of that. And then I bought some of Urax. This is the uranium one we talked about with Sylvia, 2x fund. And then I bought more AMZZ, which Amazon is tanking as well. So where I stand currently is I I only have not much going on. I got about 2,800 invested currently in the swing trades for July. I made about 410. But all right, so what do we got? Ben Williams, your spreadsheets open our eyes to how all this works. Thank you. Hope it. I assume you're talking about my daily spreadsheets. YieldMax on VIX. Yeah, maybe. Ulti is ugly today. Don't they reallocate to the best funds? They reallocate equally to all the funds. They don't, doesn't matter how good each one does. But hopefully they make a YMAX fund for basically the best funds. You need to look at TSLL. TSLL is down 6.9. Yeah, I gotta trade some options actually, if I can after this. C card, thanks. Yeah, you too. All the videos, he says. Okay. No, that's good. All right. Yeah, so that's it. That's the update for, I guess, the recovery rate. So again, hopefully it helped. Again, let me know in the comments if this is something that we want. Do we want the recovery rate? I mean, is it helpful? I guess. I don't know. But I'll leave it on the sheet. So I'll talk about it, on occasion. But does it justify having its own weekly video? Maybe not. Maybe I could do it on the Saturday daily video. So every Saturday morning video I do on YieldMax, I could do the recovery rate at the end. Let me know if that's a good idea. But yeah. All right, guys. As always, not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were entertained. If not, we will try again on the next live stream, which is who the hell knows when. But no, for real, I'm going to try to get some other content out today. Well, I'll try to record it today. I don't know when I'm going to post it, but because again, quiet day in the house, so you got to take advantage. So, but yeah, if you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Yeah, I want to log off and make some purchases today, hopefully, and then we can go from there. All right, guys, thank you for joining the live stream, and thank you for watching. If it's not live as well, of course, but I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.